CMSportsNet's Athlete of the Week is brought to you in part by Barnes Bollinger Insurance Services and by Genova's To Go.
This week's CM Sportsnet Athlete of the Week, Tristan West, Liberty Boys basketball. The Lions had 3 big wins last week. Tristan had 3 big games. Tristan, you guys had some losses earlier in the year. I know you lost to Man Valley by 1 and a couple other ones too. Last week, 3 big wins, 3 county wins. What did a week like that do for you guys?
It's just helped our confidence as a team. We've been meshing well, better than all the other games. So.
You personally, I know double digits in points, all of them. I think 8, 9 rebounds, and I think you had 4 blocks against Westminster. And that's the game. Westminster has some size on their team. When you get into a flow like that, and you start pulling down rebounds and getting a couple blocks. What's that do for your confidence as far as the game goes on?
It definitely helps, but
it's got to make you. It's got to make you relax and just kind of get into your rhythm, because you guys got a lot of guys that can score points and grab boards, but they look to you to be the big guy in the middle. When you get those first couple where you block a shot, what does that do for you? Just kind of lifts you up, I would think.
Yeah, it gets me hype.
And that being said, you want to try for a couple dunks now and then too. I know that, but you can also step out and hit a 3. We saw you do that earlier in the year. What have you been working on the most in your game to make yourself a more all-around player?
Most likely, it's been the 3-point shot and the footwork. So.
When we don't expect the guys maybe at 6'4", 6'5" to take threes. Not that you can't do it, but when you do work on those things, what's 1 or 2 things you really have to work on the most and sort of get the confidence to take that shot? Everybody wants to take a 3, but you got to be able to knock them down, not to take them. Do you work extra on stuff? Do you work extra on getting that pass to be open? What do you go through in practice to do that?
I go the footwork, the game speed. Because practice and game speed are definitely different things.
Football, you had a really good football season, and we might talk about this in the preseason too, and you come into basketball. What's the transition like from going from the fall sport to the winter sport with really no break? You go from football playoffs and the first round of the playoffs right to practice in basketball. Is there something you can take from football season that helps you in basketball season?
Definitely the strength, the speed, and just motivation, the drive.
Speaking of motivation, last question. You guys are the reigning county champions. So far, you go into the season knowing that everyone's going to bring their A game. Here we are. We're about a third of the way to go, and it's a pretty competitive county. And there's been a lot of good games, and you guys are right there in the mix. How much fun has this been, and how motivated are you guys to finish strong and try to win another county title?
We've been really motivated. That's been the season, the goal all along. County championship and the state championship. So I think we got it in the bag. All
right, man. Well, hey, good. Congrats on a great week last week. Good luck the rest of the season. Tristan West, the latest CM Sportsnet Athlete of the Week.
CM Sportsnet's Athlete of the Week is brought to you in part by Barnes Bollinger Insurance Services. We're here for the home team. Barnes Bollinger Insurance Services, and by Genova's To Go. Locations in Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, Hanover, and Eldersburg. Genova's, pizza, pasta, subs, and more.
Want more local sports coverage? Be sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel.